The wage gap, which is the difference between the earnings of men and women, is now a common topic of social debate around the world. Moreover, the gender pay gap is now significant in most countries. However, thanks to an increasing number of political actions and social initiatives, they are decreasing from year to year. So, in this video, we will discuss what we can all do to solve the problem of income disparities. First of all, we need to understand the issue of the pay gap, which is strongly connected to the gender inequality problem. The overall concept of equality, derived from human rights, implies that no essential aspect of life may differentiate access rights, prices, or wages based on gender, race, religion, nationality, political opinion, sexual orientation, marital status, age, or other individual characteristics. Concerning the labor market, the principle of equality applies equally to access to employment, working conditions, and salary for its performance. And if you would like to learn more about the gender-based inequality, make sure to check my previous video where I discussed this topic in a bit more detail. And now, let's try to understand what exactly is a pay gap. When two people in a company perform similar work that requires the same qualifications, but they do not receive the same salary, then we talk about the wage inequality. Such situations are considered discriminatory. However, wage inequality usually creeps into jobs unnoticed. For example, imagine a situation where at the very beginning of employment, a manager offers a talkative boy the second rate on the pay scale, while a shy girl gets the lowest rate, although she has the same qualifications. Unfortunately, this first salary decision can have consequences for years. The research shows that, on average, women in many countries have hourly wages well below those offered to their colleagues. Therefore, the wage differences can range from 10 to 40% if we compare and average the data for the entire working population by gender. Okay, so now let's discuss what we can possibly do to fight the gender pay gap. We all need to remember that education here is of particular importance. School education free from gender stereotypes is a must now. Additionally, the education which focuses on socializing girls and boys to fulfill various social and professional roles is one of the most effective instruments for building a society based on equality and non-discrimination. It is also necessary to spread information on the prohibition and manifestations of discrimination in employment. This includes in particular the one which is based on gender and the right to equal salaries for equal work. And this is especially important since the research indicates a low level of awareness of it. Moreover, some things can be done by the family members to support females' professional development. When a man and a woman have a family and decide that each should have a working life and strive for individual financial independence, they must create the conditions that will ensure that each has an equal share of household chores and childcare. Finally, publishing wages and salaries by the companies or specific industries make it easier to highlight the problem of unjustified wage differences. And please remember that whenever you have any doubts about the salary differences, the first step should be to consult your salary with your colleagues or with the trade union. This is especially important since the first thing you should do is get an opinion and find out about the wages in your company. Lastly, you can and should always try to negotiate your salary at every stage of your career. So, I hope that now you have a bit better understanding of the gender pay gap and of what we can all do to fight it. Since my channel is still very small, I would really appreciate if you leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel to help me raise awareness about the various global issues. I wish you all a lovely day. See you in the next videos. Bye bye!